What up, y'all? Happy Friday. Hope it's a good one. Just tapping in with a little something that I thought up called Fearless Friday. And that is exactly what you're seeing right now. Ordinarily, it'd be a very fearful idea to just hop on IG and just start dumping my thoughts. We always want to have everything so perfectly ready to go and done up before we share it. Like we have to share this perfect version of ourselves. So I thought it'd be cool to take the opportunity to do a little something that I wouldn't normally do. This is authentic to me. I felt called to show up and just start sharing something today. I mean, I thought of it a little bit, but there's no script. I didn't really rehearse it or anything like that. It's just like, why can't we just show up as ourselves as we are more often? There's several things about this where I ordinarily would have prepared and gotten everything just right before I was ready to post or share something. And honestly, over the years, that's what's kept me from sharing my myself and my creative work and just my authentic being more regularly. So why does this have to be such a nerve-wracking place to share something? Wouldn't you rather hop on Instagram and see like the day-to-day, the realness, the behind the scenes of the people that you care about or are interested in? You're seeing a highlight reel. There's nothing highlight about this. I'm just showing up and just kind of putting my thoughts out there. I don't really know what the purpose of it is. If I were to think about it on spot, it's, ultimately I want to be sharing content more often. I have a drive to hopefully help out people, help people maybe find a more authentic version of themselves, help people, maybe help steer people or propel people closer to a goal, or a creative endeavor or ambition. It's basically, it's been probably 8 years of personal growth and self-development. I would say if I were to kind of draw lines around it like that, it's probably about that long ago that I kind of started on my own journey. But just, realizing I haven't done a whole lot with it. And it's like, if I've got 8 years worth of, knowledge and experience and lessons and things that, I wish I could deliver to the me of 8 years ago, or let's say the me of 15 years ago, to be able to kind of be open to all of this sooner, than I would. But Fearless Friday, I think, is just something. We'll see if it's something I can do more often. I think it's just about maybe sharing something you wouldn't normally share, or it doesn't even have to be like a social media post. It's maybe just doing something you wouldn't normally do, stepping outside of the comfort zone, talking to someone you wouldn't normally talk to, saying something you wouldn't normally say, saying something that is void of the fear of what people will think of it, or void of the rejection you might feel if you say it. So much of my life has been driven by fear of what other people will think about it, how I might be judged. What's the point? What's the purpose of it? We love just like labeling things and putting things in nice, neat boxes. We love to understand things in a nice, like linear fashion. Like, oh, okay, so Kevin is trying to be an influencer. Kevin is a podcaster. Wait, isn't Kevin a rapper? Oh yeah, Kevin used to rap, right? What is he now? Like for me, it's just really been kind of a blend of just self exploration, and at times, resistance of my creative gifts, for sure. Resistance because of that exact uncertainty. Like, well, what am I doing? Like, it's almost like I have to put it in this nice, neat box before I can begin it. I have to have the project all planned out, mapped out, or everything like that before it even begins. So this is very different. I mean, this is basically Freestyle Friday. This is a freestyle. This is off the top, just kind of where I'm at, what I'm feeling right now. I don't know what it will become. I don't know if it will become anything, but that's fine. It's all good. This is where I'm at in this moment. And if it can, help you, or if it can help somebody, help open someone's eyes to, like a new idea or concept or perspective shift that is needed today or at this time with something. My message today is just put the fear aside. Like that's an unlock. Not everyone deals with it. I understand. I'm in my own circumstances, but I have no doubt there's a lot of people out there, potentially even you listening right now, where you're holding back from something. You're holding back. You're afraid of what the internet's going to think about you. It's goofy for someone like me to say that too. For those of you that know me or have followed me for a while, and you see that I've done 40 rap shows, in my career. I've been on the stage. I've gotten on the mic, but ironically enough, this is almost 5 years ago. It's almost been 5 years since I last hit the stage for a proper rap show. That's crazy. Half a decade. It's not that I really hung it up at that point, but it just, COVID hit, and I never made an effort to really dial back into that part of my creative self. There was probably a lot of fear involved into jumping back in the game, and I'm a whole new person now. How do I translate my new identity? So anyway, I'm rambling, and that's what I do. I ramble. So I know this isn't for everybody. Most people haven't made it this far. If you've made it this far, that's cool. I've got plenty more of this to be able to share and tap in with you about. But point is just if there's something that's holding you back, or if you feel stuck, or like you can't express your authentic self, just do it. That's all I can really say. I mean, easier said than done, but that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just doing it. And so I hope to show up more regularly for this. I honestly hate like editing and like cutting up clips and things like that. It takes too long. That's usually where it stops for me. I've got thousands of freestyle rap recordings. I've got hundreds of these type of recordings, these type of talks. They're recorded and then nothing happens with them. They just sit in a vault, and it's just like, why not approach it with the idea that I'm going to post it? That way it doesn't have to be a thing where I go back and edit it and get it ready for release. Why can't I just release the raw thing? I mean, that's who I would rather you get to know anyway, is me. And hopefully we can connect. I don't talk to people enough these days, and especially in person. So it's like, that's its own thing where you got to make an effort to go out there and see people, keep up with your friends and meet new people and stuff. But it's like, this is the next best thing, really. I mean, social media can be a tool. It can be a tool to share yourself, authentically. It's funny that I thought that I'd hop on here and be doing like some quick little, like short or real, short type of video. I don't even know what you're calling them these days. I'm just not on here enough. I'm not on Instagram a whole lot. But this is what it is. This is what it was supposed to be today. It's turned out to be a little 10-minute, vent or dump, I guess. So, yeah. Anyway, plan is I'll upload this as a short little podcast episode onto the podcast. If you're not hip already, it's the Kevin Lunsford podcast. You'll see the link in my bio that will lead you to my link tree. My podcast is in there, and just hopefully more of this video content. Let me know what your thoughts are about this, if you connected with this, or what other topic that you're curious about that seems kind of in the realm of the message I'm delivering here. Because I feel like I've got endless thoughts on things I could share. And if it's not for you, it's all good. You don't have to follow me. I'm done trying to make things for the audience or make things to please people is probably more like it. I definitely want to be able to help out the audience. So I had to, rethink that on spot. But, if it's not for you, then that's all good. Like, it's all good. And I need to be okay with that. So that would probably be the end of my message, is being okay with not being accepted, or being okay with being rejected, or having, people think thoughts about. It's like, cool. That's their thoughts, So like, I'm good. My goal, to be able to live a happy, free life is to be comfortable with myself. So anyway, just a little message here. And yeah, I should stop. I probably need to start getting ready for work. So yeah, happy Friday. Happy Fearless Friday, Freestyle Friday. Maybe I need to bring that back as well with the raps. Definitely want to get back into my music bag. But I think I'm realizing that right now it's just been time to go deeper into the bag, to do a little unpacking, and to kind of we all need to clean house every so often of ourselves. So anyway, make it a great one. I don't know what this is. I don't know what I'm doing. It's okay if you don't either. Just show up and do it. I mean, to get from A to B, you have to start the engine, and you just have to go. You just have to start driving. So anyway, yeah, make it a good one. Check in soon. Luns. Peace.